Terence McKenna once said, Mother Nature loves courage. And Mother Nature responds to courage by removing obstacles in our life. I think we need to be more courageous, because I agree with that. I agree that the universe has our back. It's like there's something that is guiding humanity towards something. And I think that this something can be whatever we want it to be. Your life is dictated on your decisions. Your life is dictated on your mind. What is in your mind? And then you look at your life, you'll see that that's what's in your mind. A lot of times, what you see on the outside is usually what's on the inside. And I think that there's a lot of truth in that Terence McKenna quote, because the way that Mother Nature removes obstacles, it's like you could be chasing your dreams, and then all of a sudden it's like you have so many issues going towards trying to chase your dreams, but it's like Mother Nature can kind of wean her way in there and remove those obstacles, so it's a little easier for you to walk the path. But if you're not walking a path, it's really hard for the universe to remove obstacles, because you have to be walking a path to even see any obstacles. Life itself will have obstacles, so you can see obstacles, everywhere and anywhere. Whether it's life situations, you can lose your apartment, you can, from not being able to pay the rent, you can not be able to pay the bills, you could, there's so many things that could happen in life, from the very bottom, hitting rock bottom, to even, making a business fuck up, or even, messing up, making a parent fuck up. Fucking up as a parent. If some people want to be the best parent in the world. Some people want to be a famous musician. Some people want to be, the #1 person at their law firm. Some people want to be a DJ, a beat maker. Whatever you want to be and do in your life, you have to walk that path. You have to look at fear and punch fear in the face. Look at fear. Look at yourself in the mirror and let fear know, I am not scared of you. I am more scared of regret than I am of anything. I'm more scared of fear itself. I'm more scared of feeling fear than I am of fear. Fear holds you back. So many people are scared to speak their mind. So many people are scared to talk about their hard times. So many people are scared to live. Everyone's breathing. It's like nobody's living because they're so scared that they'll lose their life. They're scared to lose what they have, the little bit of whatever they have. Whether it's money, they're scared to take that risk that could get them their dreams because they want to keep their little bit of money because it brings them a little comfort. They're scared to, ask that girl out on a date that they've been, looking at for years. They're scared, and they're lonely and they're just scared because, fear creeps in. Fear creeps into your life if you allow it to. Fear stops you. It holds you back from anything and everything you've ever wanted. And honestly, in my life, I've had enough of fear. I've had enough of it. What is the other option? The other option is sit there, be scared, and never do anything because I'm too scared. Because I'd be too scared of what people think about me. Because I'm too scared about what social media thinks about me. I'm too scared to, it's like so many people are scared to fail, scared to, it's like that prevents you from trying. I just had a major business fail. I just had a major life fail. But it's not necessarily a fail to me. It's a lesson. I learned from it. I learned a lot from it, actually. And I know now that at least I tried. At least I had enough courage to try. But by me having courage, even though I'm still going through hard times, opportunities still are opening. There are doors, many of them, that just keep opening. So I think, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's with anything. with anything. It's like, I think that's, when it comes to your life, I think courage is the most necessary thing ever. Because, Evan Carmichael talks about, your one word. Well, my one word would be courage. I feel like you need courage. You need that courage in order to keep moving. You need that courage, and by having that courage, the universe will remove obstacles from your life, so it'll make it so there's nothing to be scared about. By you telling yourself there's nothing to be scared about, there will be nothing to be scared about. Because you tell yourself there's nothing to be scared about, the universe removes that obstacle, and now there's really nothing to be scared about. So just keep pushing, because the worst case scenario that will happen in your life is, you fail, but then you get the fuck back up, and then you try again. You keep moving, you keep pushing, you keep doing what the fuck you were born to do. Because if not, then who are you? If you're not doing what you were born to do, then who the fuck are you? It's like, I think who we are is dictated more on what we do than our names, than what we want to do, than anything. You can say you want to do this, and this, or you want to be this type of guy, or this type of girl, or you want to be a businessman, you want to be a rapper, you want to be a whatever. But what are you doing? Are you doing what rappers do? Are you doing what businessmen do? Are you doing... Because this is really what I say here. I talk to myself in my head about this shit, right? Like, self-talk. I feel like, what type of self-talk do people have? Because I have this self-talk of belief. I have this self-talk of, I have to do this. Because the alternative is too fucked up for me not to do this. So it's like, I got no choice but to keep pushing. I got no choice but to get up when times are rough. And by doing that, by pushing even in the hard times, by using my darkness as motivation, by pushing through the darkness to find the light, the universe removes obstacles out of my life. And I think that we just have to have more faith. Faith in ourselves, faith that we can do anything we put our mind to. We can do, because once you know yourself, then you know what you need to be doing. Because you could be, so many people are so harsh on themselves because they're most likely doing something that their soul and body was not designed to do. So of course you're having a hard time with that. So of course you're miserable with doing that, and you don't want to work your job, but yet you're making so much money at that job, and yeah, shit happens. But you're probably miserable because you're not doing what you were meant to do. You're probably a painter. You're probably a musician. You're probably, instead of, I don't know, on the opposite end, some people run their own business, and they're better off as a number 3 in somebody else's business. They'd be happier that way. Some people can't handle the stress of being a number 1 in entrepreneurship. Some people can't handle the stress of being a number 1 in any field, in industry. So it's all about knowing yourself. And if you know yourself, then you know what type of risks to take, and then you take as many risks as you possibly can, and educated risks, but make sure not to fear. Because if you are scared to risk, the universe can't help you. It can't remove those obstacles because you haven't earned it. The universe only gives when we earn, and we earn by facing our fears.